home sort, we're going to the MCG. Do those words sink in yet?
I don't think so just yet. I think I'll probably spend the next few hours thinking about it and not sleeping a whole lot, but we're sort of a bit lost for words. We don't even know how we got a game tonight, let alone got across the line. So, it's pretty unbelievable.
Is it still sinking in the fact that, you said you first got a game and then you've been able to put a decent total on the board and then you've been able to defend it, and it's still taking time to work out what's actually happening?
Yeah, I think so, but I think also, we've been put under a lot of pressure in this tournament in games and even in the Tri Series leading up in the Big Bash, so we were held in good stead coming into this game. We knew we were going to get put under the pump if we got a game up. We knew the conditions were going to be pretty tough, and Duckworth Lewis is probably going to work slightly against us, batting first. So, whilst it's unbelievable, I think it just shows the character and the spirit that this team has, this never say die attitude, and, we're going to have to win ugly at times, and, we're in it for the long haul.
And you mentioned the Tri-Series and the Women's Big Bash. They're throwing up some competitive games and some new game scenarios that perhaps 3 or 4 years ago you weren't really having to face. That must really help when you come to matches like this.
Yeah, definitely. The WBBL is the best domestic competition in the world for a reason. We get the best players out here. We get put under the pump. We get challenged. We need clutch performances all the way through the season to win that title. So there's no better preparation for a summer than playing 3 or 4 months at home in our conditions and then it culminating in a World Cup final at the MCG.
And in the game where it's fair to say we didn't know how many overs were going to be when you first walked out to bat, how do you go about coping with that, and what do you do? Do you do anything differently?
Not really. We spoke about that as a batting group before we walked out. Just play the ball that's in front of you. That ball's the most important. You can't do anything about the next 240 or however many there are ahead of you. So I think for us as a batting group, we knew that the conditions were going to probably change, and it was potentially going to be a reduced game in the second innings. We were really fortunate to get 20 overs out there batting, but I thought Meg did an outstanding job to get us in front, and then obviously our bowlers did a wonderful job pulling them back.
And you mentioned there you take it one ball at a time. That must be easier said than done, right?
Yes and no. I think that's been our mantra this whole trip. We've had a lot of stuff thrown at us, whether it be injury or rain, or we've flown all the way across the country, culminating in one more flight to the MCG. So the next ball's the most important thing, and the next ball that we face is going to be at 6 p.m. on Sunday at the MCG in a World Cup final.
Have you allowed yourself to think about that yet?
Not yet. I think it's important to live in the moment and appreciate what we've done and what we've been through to get here. So I'm looking forward to getting in the change room and enjoying that win with the girls.
And have you got much experience of the G?
I've only played a couple of games there. Traditionally, it's obviously a pretty big field. It's like a coliseum. You sort of get lost out there a little bit. So, we're prepared really well. We know who we're coming up against. We've played a lot of cricket against India. We're in a really good position. We've got a great team, which we saw tonight. Every single person won that game for us out there tonight, and I have no doubt that will come to the fore again on Sunday night.
Potentially 90,000 full coliseum. Do you think about that and think of all the people that could be there? These are huge numbers.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about it until we walked out to bat field in the Sydney Showgrounds game in the first game, and there was only 13,000. I thought, holy hell, imagine 90,000. So now that we're finally there, I can imagine it, and now I can't wait for it.
You mentioned there the Sydney Showground game. That feels like months ago personally, but what kind of feelings you have looking back on that now, and the journey you guys have gone through to be able to get here? You've had to play faultless cricket.
Yeah, it does feel like months ago for us as well, and it was probably only 12 or 14 days ago now. So, we didn't have our best game that night. There's no hiding behind that. But I think the beauty of this tournament and this group that we have is that we know that we can get better each time we're out there, and we've certainly done that the whole way through this tournament. We've been put under pressure in different scenarios, so we feel like we're across everything that might get thrown at us on Sunday.